Welcome to a special edition of Channels Business Global. I'm Juliana Olayinka, reporting from Lagos, where history has been made. For the first time, Africa has hosted the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award Forum, and Lagos is at the centre of a global conversation about youth development, opportunity and leadership. Over the next 25 minutes, we'll take you inside the forum and to the Award in Action visit in Surulere, where young Nigerians demonstrated confidence, teamwork and resilience, the values at the heart of the programme. We'll also hear from key voices shaping this agenda, including, of course, His Royal Highness Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh, Nigeria's Honourable Minister of Finance, Mr. Wale Edun, the Minister of Youth, Ayodele Olawande, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Obafemi Hamzat, British Deputy High Commissioner, Johnny Baxter, award graduates and senior leaders from the International Award Foundation. But first, here's why this forum matters. Lagos became the first African city to host the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award Forum, bringing together delegates from more than 50 countries to discuss how the award can reach more young people globally. This comes at a milestone moment. In the past year, over 1.2 million young people across 130 countries took part. This is the highest in its nearly 70-year history. And for the first time, the programme's social value, measured through volunteering, community development and improved well-being, has exceeded £1 billion globally. Nigeria is among the fastest growing regions, with participation rising 37% over the last year, signalling strong demand for non-formal learning and leadership pathways.
And this is the 14th time the association has gathered at a forum in over 40 years. It's the first time in Nigeria and only the fourth time in the Africa region. So we've been in Mauritius before, to South Africa and to Ghana. But this is rather a special one, isn't it? Because this is the first time we've combined forum with the International Gold event. And so our hosts ought to be extraordinarily proud of that achievement, of bringing that one off. And thank you very much indeed for that. And we're here because we are family. That's why we're here. We look out for each other. We try to support each other, and we really care about what we all do. And what we do is to guide and inspire young people to set and overcome challenges and to learn to achieve, to find their purpose, passion, and place in the world. And when we come together, ladies and gentlemen, when we come together, we have one common purpose, and that's to improve the award's reach, its access and impact. And we don't even have to improve that because the Minister has just helped us do that amazingly for Nigeria. We are forever striving to reach young people regardless of circumstance or ability. And we can't necessarily reach all of the people all of the time. But we can do it one by one, but we can do it group by group. We can prioritize our efforts to reach certain groups, to reach particular areas, and to recruit key delivery partners to help us to do that. Learn what works and apply it to the next group of partners and areas. But we must always be inclusive. Everyone is welcome, and the award is adaptable and flexible enough to do that.
From policymakers to educators and innovation leaders, the tone at the opening ceremony was clear. The future belongs to those with resilience, adaptability and purpose. And youth programs like this are preparing a new generation for the world ahead.
Well, this is the grand opening of the gathering of the International Duke of Edinburgh's International Award Foundation. Two global events. One is the International Gold event, where the Gold Award holders gather young people in an environment for further leadership development and exposure and connection with each other. 300 young people from 50 countries across the world. They all reach the highest level of award of the Duke of Edinburgh's award, and they've come together. And then secondly, every 3 years there's a gathering of all the different countries where the non-formal education, accreditation and youth development framework, which is what the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award is, they gather every 3 years, and they chose Lagos as the host city, Nigeria as the host country this year. So the patron and the son of the original founder and the current Duke of Edinburgh, His Royal Highness the Prince Edward, has been in Nigeria for the last few days. He's going to be a whole week in Nigeria. And so this gathering is all about an international discussion of how young people can be helped, how they can be inspired outside of the formal classroom engagement and certification.
Officials say the award model aligns with Nigeria's wider development agenda, supporting employability, mental well-being and the entrepreneurial spirit driving the country's young population. Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat echoed that sentiment, calling the forum a catalyst for youth empowerment in Lagos State.
It's very good for Lagos. We are a city, a state with huge youth population. So for children, young people from 50 countries to come together, and these are award winners. These are people who have participated in various activities, civic engagement, volunteering, and so on and so forth. So for them to come to Lagos, first it does three things. The first is it exposes our own youth also to them, the networking opportunity, and then I've listened to what a lot of them have said. A lot of them have not witnessed the kind of energy that is in Lagos. So which means it projects Lagos well. So imagine those 100 young people going back to their country, 50 countries, and talking well about Lagos. So it's good for us, but more importantly, it's also good for the state, and it's good for our youth to know that there is a world that is out there that they can explore, and that Lagos is ready to support them every time. We are pushing in Lagos. It aligns clearly with our agenda, that it's not just education anymore. Skills is important, functionality is very important. So we are also saying that, even if you have a degree, what skills are you bringing to the table? And therefore, so it aligns very well with what we are doing and what we are training in terms of the foundation for our children in Lagos.
The momentum continued at the award in action visit at New Era Girls Senior Secondary School, Surulere, where His Royal Highness met young participants demonstrating teamwork, communication skills, navigation skills, and community service values.
It has actually impacted positively on the lives of the students. They've learned skills, vocational skills. Some of them have learned the art of public speaking. Those who hitherto could not speak in public can now do so. Like one of them last week was able to cast news at the assembly in the presence of about 600 students, and she did it very well. Some of them actually, they have learned, in fact, like 90% of them have actually learned that it should not be them, me, myself, all the time. They've learned to render selfless service to the school, to fellow students. Like after break time, they go about picking litters from the floor. Some of them pick bottles for recycling. They've had a change of attitude. They now come very early to school. They do things for the school.
Two award graduates told Channels Business Global the program had transformed their confidence, networks, and life direction.
This award has become a very exciting thing for me because when I started, I was in SS2. I wanted to drop out because it was challenging for me, but I did not give up. I saw that there were more opportunities for me, so I continued my journey without giving up. My dream now is to go to silver level without stopping, achieve my aim, because this award program have changed my life. Because when I started, I wasn't as this courageous. I was timid. I made new friends, challenging. I made different challenges, solve them, interacting with new people and solving problems that come my way.
International award for young people in Nigeria has make me confident in myself. I was a shy person, but now I'm able to talk to people. I'm able to make friends.
This forum wasn't just ceremonial. Behind closed doors, high-level policy sessions explored how governments and institutions can integrate non-formal learning alongside traditional educational systems, with support from global partners, including the World Bank and international development agencies. To help unpack the vision driving the movement, I spoke with key leaders shaping the next decade of the Duke of Edinburgh's award.
Well, it's absolutely brilliant to have His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh here, and it's brilliant that he is celebrating and talking about this amazing award. It's an award I did when I was young, my children did it. We see so many young people around the world enjoying it now, and it was fantastic at the introduction we've just had now that Nigeria has announced they want to try and expand the number of children at the award, so more children can benefit from this thing that prepares you in a different way from formal education, that prepares you for the real world. And I think it's just so exciting to have it happening here in Lagos.
The Duke of Edinburgh's award was founded almost 70 years ago by the late Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. Today, 1.2 million young people from right across the world take part in the award each year. Nigeria is one of the fastest growing countries in the world for the award. Last year, 37% more young people in Nigeria took part in the award. We're so excited about how Nigerian young people are jumping into this opportunity, the opportunity to stretch and grow and develop in ways that they're just not experiencing at school. So this award gives them the chance to become world ready, and that's what we're all about this week. We all know that the future of the world is in Africa, the youngest population, the fastest growing youth populations, and Lagos and Nigeria kind of embody that in such a significant way. Our young people today are the leaders of tomorrow. It's so important that they grow up to be compassionate, positive, collaborative citizens with the kind of creativity and adaptability to cope with changing environments and technology. And so with that kind of ambition and energy that we see here in Lagos and right across Nigeria, it's so important that we are driving that forward, and we want to do that in partnership with the ministers and decision makers in Nigeria who are supporting this event today.
We have gathered as a community of people who believe in young people. The International Award for Young People is a project that brings young people to a place where they can discover quite how brilliant they are. And to do that, we've gathered 100 young people from 50 nations right here in Lagos. We then invited some young people from Nigeria to come and join them. I have to say, the young people from all over the world said, wow, our minds are blown by the power, the enthusiasm and the energy of the Nigerian young people. And in addition to that, we've brought people from all over the world who are leading the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award in countries around the world. 13 nations of Africa are gathered here alongside all of the other regions of the world. And His Royal Highness, the Duke of Edinburgh, who chairs and leads this initiative, has met with His Excellency the President. And we have had such a good relationship with the government that we think we're going to be able to expand the award all across Nigeria. When you empower young people, you can shape the world for the better. You can create a world where compassion and kindness are at the heart of it, and where adventure and enthusiasm and enterprise can really bring young people into their own. We'll also have demonstrated that organisations, when they partner with the award, can build an opportunity for young people who perhaps haven't discovered their talent yet to discover who they are. And so we'll see growth as an ambition, and we'll see operators from all over the world going back to their home countries, believing that they can extend their reach to more young people wherever they are.
Coming up on Channel's Business Global, what happens next? From policy commitments to digital expansion and African leadership in youth development. We examine what this forum means for millions of young people across Nigeria and beyond. All of this after the break. Do stay with us. Welcome back to this very special edition of Channels Business Global, which I'm filming from here in Lagos State. Now, in the second half of the programme, we are looking ahead. How is this forum going to shape the future of youth development, not just here in Nigeria, but across the world? As Africa continues to rise, programmes like the Duke of Edinburgh's Award are proving that investment in young people isn't charity, it's strategy. And for Nigeria, this week has sent a clear message. The future isn't waiting, it's being trained, equipped and empowered right now.
This is a great and extraordinary change maker who have donated shaping the world, equal opportunity, and even every young people that are part of this. Nigeria is proud to welcome you all. We hug you to enjoy the glory in our diversity and also our deep commitment to the global youth development agenda. Nigeria is a youthful nation where we have a vibrant, creative, and determined young people. And that is what you can see in her here just now. Our young people represent our strength and the source of our innovations and also promise as a nation. Their journey is the story of Nigerian future. And our responsibility as a government is to support them, and also empower them, and lastly, protect them. Over the last 2 years, under the visionary leadership of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, our administration has taken a bold step to secure the future of Nigeria youth. What has been bastardized for a lot of years, because I must tell you that 40 years offline, the Nigerian youth have not been able, neither in any way, to see the government, to feel the government, or to touch the government. But for 2 years now, we are proud, and I am proud, to share some of the programs, initiatives, few of them, that this government have put forward. And the reason why we need this award, and which is going to make a very good shape, is the Nigerian youth. The Nigerian Youth Academy, NIA, was established by this government to provide the young people with a soft skill, including digital and technical, in having our own Coursera that any young person can learn without or within your language.
I'm very happy to be here today because this is the platform where we can share the best practices and where we can learn the best practices, what the other national organizations are doing. So I'm very proud and happy to see the young people are also included in this program. And as we are working for the young people, the inspirations and the expectations of the young people should be addressed to prepare the global citizens of the future. In Nepal, the Duke of Edinburgh Award program framework is very popular to sharpen them to be self-resilient, self-dependent, and to be independent in the future. So we have around 6,000 participants all over the country in different schools. And the young people, they enjoy, and not only they learn their skills, they also go to the community to serve the needy people. This is how they gain something from the award and they give back to the community. And we need to teach the young people of current world to give back to the community. This is the current needs of the entire world.
So it's been very nice to be back in Nigeria. I feel like everything is both strange and familiar in a sense. So I'm enjoying it so far. Over here we've had like really amazing sessions about pitching ideas on how we can change the youth's lives and how we can create a better non-formal education for young people in the world, not only in Nigeria. So it's been really interesting to gain insight from other countries as well as from fellow Nigerians. I'd say this has been amazing. I want to do it again.
I love Nigeria. I love Lagos. It's been amazing. From the second I landed, I'm like, yeah, I just love it here. I've just thought it made it clear in my mind, just a pinpoint. There you have it. So the Duke of Edinburgh Awards, I mean, for those who haven't heard of it, pretty much a non-formal education sort of manner in which we understand and learn about how to, I guess, prioritize your goals, work on your skills, your leadership, your volunteering, and all these aspects of the award will allow individuals to actually better themselves, go out into the real world and just go out there, you know, smash it all out.
This has been an opportunity for young people to actually engage in society as a whole and actually take control of what the future is going to be like for them. Because it's nice to scroll, but when you're behind the screen not doing anything, nothing's going to get done. So if I need like young people to actually go out there and put themselves out there, and through this award they can actually do that. You know, they can volunteer in communities where actually need the help. They can engage in skills that will help them with a better future, which is what this Duke of Ed Award actually brings forward. And even when I completed the Duke of Ed Award, it helped me with consistency. It helped me with discipline. It helped me with independence and teamwork. So I'm able to, you know, gain all these skills and go into the employment field with them and create a better society and future for myself.
This is a big conference, you know, meeting people from all over the world. It gives insight, honestly. It gives you insight on how people all around the world work on the award. You know, we all come here for one collective reason, and it's for the empowerment of the future generation of us. So to come here, to have one common goal, I think it's been beautiful. It's been awesome, yeah.
Obviously, it fills the gap between formal and non-formal education. So what we do is to bridge the gap where we see deficiencies in the kid. So if you have a kid that's excellent in maths but lacking in communication skills, for instance, so we sponsor that to provide a channel and avenue for them to get trained in areas where they're lacking in the informal sector. So obviously, you know, what it also does is to increase their skill set. So these kids are now more varied in what they can offer the society. So it helps their ability to be more relevant to the society, to improve their skill set, ability to get hired and be more mainstream.
Two things I'll tell you about life. Okay? Life is full of challenges. It's also full of opportunities. Okay? Those are the two things that this award teaches you. How to overcome challenges, because that's what you've got to do. You set your own goals in this and you achieve them, and life will continue to throw challenges, but you'll have the confidence to overcome those challenges when they come. Opportunities. You might have an idea what you want to do in the future, but then doors open unexpectedly and potentially take you in a different direction. But only people who have done this, who've learned to take opportunities when they've been offered, will have the courage to step through that door. And that's where life becomes really exciting. So there's two things in life, but the most important thing is have fun. And thank you for being a part of this. Thank you, everybody.
So sadly, that's all we have time for today. But as always, do get in touch with your comments and suggestions. I'll see you at the same time next week in London for more in-depth business analysis on Channels Business Global. Goodbye.